Okay, this is my Talmud and Poetry project, Daf Beis. This is Sanhedrin Daf Beis, Zok the Mishnah. You need 3 judges for many types of cases: monetary law and robbery, just to cover the bases, injury, damages, double payment, 3 judges as well for 4 and 5 times payment if you steal and you sell, 3 judges to decide about rape and seduction, Motzi Shemras 3, and Rebbe Meir's construction of judicial law, but the Chachamim disagree and say for din and nefashos you need 23. 3 judges are needed to give 1 makos, and Rebbe Yishmael says you're not even close. The Chachamim said in his name that you need 23. Rebbe Meir says 3, while others disagree about how many judges you need to figure out the months and the years, and it comes out that the one who disagrees is Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel, who has a subtle opinion. He says start with 3, debate with 5, and then conclude with the matter with 7 judges, but actually 3 could do. Smikas Zakani, Varifas Agala, B'Shlosha Divrei, Rabbi Shimon, Rabbi Yehuda, what did he say? 5 judges for these, but Mio needs 3. And Chalitza as well, based on verses in Deuteronomy, Netaravai, Maisha Shani, Shane Dum of Yaduin, B'Shlosha Hekdesh, B'Shlosha Rach, and Metalton, B'Shlosha Rabbi Yehuda Omer. One must be a Kohen, so be prepared. V'karkos tish of a Kohen, Adam, v'kayotza behen. Capital cases need 23, no matter the problem. Harova anir of Aaron account, an ox that is stone on his account is given the punishment of his bailim. The same applies to a bear or a leopard or a cheetah, a lion, a wolf, or even a snake. 23 judges it does take, but Rebbe Eliezer, he disagrees and says whoever kills them first gets the reward. But Rebbe Akiva stands strong. 23 judges for this type of wrong, a case against the whole tribe or a false prophet or a high priest. There's no way to drop it. This type of case needs 71 judges for the great Sanhedrin to get the deal done, just like the king was an optional war. We're extending the courtyard more than before from the Temple Mount and making a small Sanhedrin 23 for the tribes so they can call their own cases in their jurisdiction. You need 71 for a clear conviction of a Irang Nidachas, and you also see it can't be a border town. You can't make 3 cities in a row into an idolatrous city. 71 and 23 are the large and the many, but Rebbe Yehuda says 70 cents. But don't count Moses, since he is a prince. And how do we know that there are 23 for a mini Sanhedrin? From verses we see 2 congregations make 20, and so the rest of the calculation is easy to know from logic, since 20 would not be odd. And then since our God is a logical God, and the last part of the Mishnah wants to know how many people a city needs to acquire the Sanhedrin show, and there are 2 opinions, 120 or 230, and the Mishnah concludes. The Gemara begins with questions about why the laws of robbery and injury aren't derived from monetary law. Rabbi Abau explains they are, but they're in the Mishnah, so you should refrain from thinking the laws of 3 judges applies to loans and admissions. The Gemara revises often. It explains and maintains many havaminas you might have in your brain, like here we need to teach monetary law, since if it wasn't here you might have foresaw that it didn't apply to loans and admissions as well. And so the Gemara goes on to tell Itana gazelos v'chavalos v'lokatani dini mamanos havamina hu adenda filos hodos v'halvaos v'hadikatani gazelos v'chavalos mishum dikar 3 diksiv b'gazelos v'chavalos ksivi b'gazelos ksiv V'nikra of Baal Habayas El Elokim Chavalos Mali Hevel Bagufa Mali Hevel B'monohu Mahain Dinimamanos Gazelos V'chavalos Aval Hodos V'lo Halvaos. And the Gemara asked the question in regard to which are loans and admissions certainly different for robbery and injury, and we can't say it's 3 since judges, says Rabbi Abau, who told explicitly the judges won't work with only 2. The Gemara answers the difference has to do with mumkin as regards to loans and admissions. We don't need an expert to render decision. The end of the blot is the spot where the Gemara attends to the following question: whether the Tana holds the parshios are mixed, or if they're not, will make a difference. And right on the spot, the Gemara answers the Tana holds the parshios are mixed. An expert judge should be needed to fix. And the reason we don't hold this way is based on Rev Chanina, who is off to say Davar Torah Echad Dini Mamanos Bedrisha V'Chakira, also Dini Nefashos.